Righty. We're back. Browns franchise. In the last stream, we went through the the playoffs, and well, you can see we won. It didn't save. I don't know why. I can't get the stream. I don't know why. It was only like 41 minutes, so I thought it had, cause right, it used to be like 2 hours. I stopped doing that, so I made .5 stream. This one, I just have no idea what happened. It's not saving at all. I can't find it. It's nowhere. Basically, we have $4.6 million to re-sign whoever we want. And I am pretty sure that we can only re-sign one player. And that player, well, we could re-sign a few actually. Scott Kaplan, if we wanted to, we could re-sign. I don't think we're going to. Travis Pagel, obviously we could, not going to. Gabe Hampton, I think we could since it's a 2-year deal. Yeah. Just wouldn't have a lot left over. Byron Tatum, obviously we could. Glenn Carey, we could. But we don't really want any of these guys. Glenn Carey served a nice 1-year deal with us for that, just kind of have a guy who knows the team well in what was a very young receiving core besides, Chris Reese and Devion Carter. We kind of needed a third guy who at least just knew what he was doing while the other two did their job. He was kind of just mentoring the young guys, I felt like. Since wide receiver 6 or 5 don't really get to play. But let's go ahead. Week 1 of free agency with the $4 million we have. That's somehow shot up to 27.75. No idea how it's done that, but it has. So BJ Stevens, the number 2 player in free agency. Absolutely, amazing career he's had for us. As you can see, he spent 8 years with us. Was a 6th-round pick. Really made a name for himself. Despite all of that, Antonio Torrance, another guy, spent his whole career up to this point with us. Eight seasons. He was a 2nd-round pick, so he had significantly more expectations. Morgan Peterson, the former guy for us, is available. Dan Herbert. He spent 4 years with us. 1st-round pick. Just never really was good enough to be our guy. Obviously, he sat for 1 year. Year 2, very slow start. However, he picked it up a lot. Year 2. Year 3, he sucked. He went from, that second half season of flashing, where he looked like he would be our franchise guy, to just sucking. And then in year 4, we just didn't even have him play. We elected to go a completely different direction, and we elected to, draft our guy. And that dude, he won us a Super Bowl, almost won Rookie of the Year. And he is the same overall, I'm pretty sure, as Dan Herbert, with younger and superstar dev. So there is a team who wants to pay Dan Herbert 26 mil a year for 4 years. I'm not, by the way, I'm just simply seeing who is offering on him. Then go ahead. I will more than happily give him up to you. And it's the Bengals. So that's actually very funny. Dan Herbert, I didn't even think I wanted to trade because I genuinely felt like he was definitely tradable. However, I would have rather just kept him on the team. So that way, if something happened to our guy, then he would still be there. Plus, if we're talking realistically, I would have probably expected like a 5th or 6th round pick. Jamie Cobb, another guy who has spent every single year with us. 8 years as well. It was also a 2nd round pick. So, him and Antonio Torrance, I feel like really got to know each other. We're a very solid duo for, the past few years. BJ Stevens, those three all pretty much joined the team around the same time. I'm shocked no one's offering on Dalton Bibbs. This is like the best receiver in this. Oh, there's one other, but Dalton Bibbs has longevity compared to, a 31-year-old with a 1 overall difference. But then there's also Julian Donaldson, who definitely has the longevity over him. However, I feel like for 3 years, I don't think it really mattered who you took. I feel like they'd both be very capable. And then Keith McCutcheon. This guy played very well for us, especially this season. However, we just had to move on because we couldn't afford him. If there was one player I would re-sign who we didn't, it would be him. Because he is young and good. But, I mean, there are a lot of our guys who are free agents. I feel like we lost very specific players who, like, we lost some O-linemen and we lost, so let's start. We have 27.5 mil, even if we don't want to spend any of it. It would most definitely be a smart move to think about it. Mason Bartlett, a former guy for us. However, I do not want to spend. I mean, you look at the drop off between an 80 and a 78, 2 overall difference. You go from, what was it, 12.8 to 5.17. 78 to 77 is a 3.39. Very Greg Lane would be a very solid signing. 1 year, he has bridge player and mentor. He's not going to start for us. Let's just make that known. He will not be our starter. I don't know why I'm manually scrolling. Let's check. Left guard. If we lost any, they'd be at the top. Nope. Center. We did. I don't know where he is. There he is. Stevie Bennett. Luke Gilkey, former guy for us. 3 of the top 5 guys are former guys for us. Stevie Bennett, Morgan Pearson, Luke Gilkey. Will offer this contract as well. Right guard, do we lose anyone? We didn't. I know for a fact we didn't. And I don't think we lost anyone for tackle either. So there we go. I mean, we're trying to save money while also getting those positional needs out of the way. They may not be great, but they are necessary. Just to kind of have someone who knows the team. Although we honestly might not even need a center. I don't think we need a center. We can honestly just move Bayet. And then we also have Eaton over here. Let's just move Eaton over. That just makes sense. I mean, he's a 74. He knows the team way better than some other guy would just sign for a 1-year deal. And he would be a higher overall. Let's just give it to him. Save the 1.7 mil. I have no idea who to even go after. I did see there was a receiver named Reese, who I think would be very funny if we paired up with Chris Reese, or at least see if they're related. Maybe Chris Reese has a brother we just didn't know about. Oh, we have to switch. Now, there's obviously a chance. Oh, Damon Reese, yeah. I mean, hold on, let's just quickly. There is a very similar resemblance. Oh my gosh, there is a resemblance. Obviously, it sucks that he's on the Bengals. I had no idea. I mean, those are very similar players. I mean, look at that. They have the same face. Just one has facial hair, the other doesn't. They have different haircuts and different facial hair. So all that's different is their hair. 2-year age gap. 6'3", 223. This guy definitely got the height. Alright, what would you want? You would want a second.
for a receiver. Well, now let me offer you something. I have a receiver who is most definitely better. By no means am I giving him away for free. You'd be willing to give me a... So I think what we do is we propose this trade with the expectations that Damon Reese will be coming to us. However, I'm on the wrong side. I would also want a pick, obviously. And just out of curiosity, where was Martin Russell drafted? Oh, he was a first round pick, and he has not lived up to the expectations. Okay, maybe we don't trade away this, because, I mean, there's only a year left for Damon Reese anyway. You're asking for a middle linebacker or a center? Well, I can't really help you out there. Actually, I think Martin Russell makes sense to trade away. Give him a fresh opportunity for us to pair up, two brothers. I mean, the fact that that's receiver number 6 potential is crazy. I don't even know if we offer on anyone, by the way. But that is not that. That is receiver 4 potential. We're going to be realistic though, and we're gonna bump it down to 5. Let's not, do anything hasty quite yet. But 89, I mean, I don't really want you to wear that number because who's wearing number 8? Oh, that's our quarterback. Yeah, we cannot give that number up. Alright, so who's wearing number 1 then? Not Tim Hall. Could it be Livingston? We'll give you deep threat. Someone's wearing number 1 and I have no idea who it is. Realistically speaking, it could be anyone, but also realistically speaking, who is it? Is it Booth? Andrew Booth? He's wearing 14. It ain't Austin Guy. I have no idea who's wearing this number. But I'm going to find out. Because you're not wearing this number. Mike Sherman, no. Rowland? 26. Oh, I know. It's Carlos Spears. Well, he's not switching his number either, so I guess... Unless the only other possibility is if 80 is available, and I don't know if that because I want him to wear either 1 or 80, preferably, or 10. Is 10 available? I mean, 10 is available, so what I feel like would look better. Definitely 80. Alright, we'll give you 80. I spent all that time for that. And both numbers are available. I am just getting sidetracked in real life, if you're wondering like why I'm taking forever. And then also in the game. I feel like we definitely want to look into a third quarterback. I'm not necessarily saying sign one. Also don't know how we've gone down in cap space. No offense to Andrew Booth, I'm sure you're a great guy, but I prefer to have 3 quarterbacks. And I think Tyree Norvell is a great option. Because Andrew Booth knows the playbook. He's been like on the team for a while, albeit practice squad, but that's still on the team. But he's not really a veteran, so that's where we're going to bring Tyree Norvell in, who can kind of teach Marcus Wilkins the throwing techniques. And I think we're on to good. I mean, we did lose. The only position maybe is Renaissance linebacker. Because we already saw that we were set. Or safety potentially, but we can always draft the safety. I feel like that is one of the easiest positions to replace. Because I feel like, plus actually we have Bradham, so it doesn't even matter. And Tony Flowers, yeah, we're fine. But right outside linebacker, we have a 66. We could move Haynes over potentially. I mean, he has progressed really well for what his overall was 2 seasons ago. What was it, like 60? He's 72 now. I did not like Jamie. He could also be brought back. I did not like how he played in that Super Bowl. I think it'd be in our best interest to move on. As you can see, a 4 overall difference is a huge drop off. Probably get a bit cheaper. Like Evan Walden is cheap. Josh Castaneda. Will bring you in, hopefully. That really all depends on if you want to sign with us. And then the fact that we could bring in some nice guy like Nicholas Peck. I mean, there is a plethora of options that we can go with. However, these are well out of my price range. We'll give Tyler Long the bare minimum. Let's evaluate, see if we are able to land any of them. And we land all of them. Sweet. So, I mean, without further ado, we can kind of just skip everything. I do want to quickly check to see if there are any real players left, because obviously Jake Moody and Trevor Lawrence appear to be the final two, or at least that I know of. And, well, they were started, so we're going to recheck, see if there's any other players still kicking around. Chris Reese and Joey Caldwell are two of the top. Oh my gosh. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 699 overalls. We have 4 of them. Albeit one's a punter. But, I mean, we built a great team. Corey Gowrie and Jack June are tied for the oldest in the league. Kenny Allen. Alright. I do also want to quickly check what college Jack June's from, because I feel like Nevada. Alright. I was completely wrong. I thought maybe him and Dan Herbert went to the same college. But yeah, it looks like there are no real players remaining. Or if there is, they're so bad that they're 1, not on a roster, and 2, not in the top 100 free agents available. So I don't necessarily think we have to worry about anything. Matt Lindley, former guy for us, calling it quits. Congrats to you. I don't exactly know his career path. I know he was with us, and then the Cardinals, and then I want to say the Texans. But once again, I am not 100% confident in that. And now that he's retired, I'm not able to see that anyway, so. We're going to first and foremost take a look at the free agency recap. Javonte Payton, the number 1 guy. I know him. He was with the Chargers. Led the league in sacks a few times, actually. I think he was 3rd this year. No, that was Terrence Whitfield. I think he was 1st. Signing a 2-year deal to be with the New England Patriots. Jay Stevens signs a 4-year deal with the Steelers. So clearly, and as you can see by the motivation, he was not really interested in signing with us. Antonio Torrance signing a 3-year deal with the Buccaneers. BJ Stevens be grateful, bro. You were a 6th-round pick. We gave you a chance, and you ran with it. So think of us like Tom Brady. Give the Patriots how he gives the Patriots respect. Randy Mayberry signs with the Steelers. Didn't we have like a bunch of guys? I thought. Maybe not. Sheldon Woods signed with the Steelers. Rob Rainey signed with the Ravens. Morgan Peterson, former guy for us, signs with the Titans. That's what it was. We had the top 3 centers or whatever. Ben Walls signs with the Bengals. Andrew McDonald signs with the Ravens. Dan Herbert does end up signing a 4-year deal with the Bengals. That's gonna either be really good or really bad because they waste money or D balls out somehow. Jamie Cobb signs a 2-year deal with the Lions. Keith McCutcheon signs a 2-year deal with the Buccaneers. So him and Antonio Torrance reuniting. Bunch of kickers going unsigned. Miles Dougherty signs a 3-year deal with the Raiders. Stevie Bennett signs a 2-year deal with the Rams. Kenny Garrison signs a 2-year deal with the Ravens. Mason Barlow, former guy for us, signs a 1-year deal with the Jets. Wow, the fact that he went unsigned with Superstar is crazy. Even though he's old, 35, and he's asking for... Oh, that sucks. Asking for multiple years is crazy. I can understand why you went unsigned. You're 35, you're probably not getting multiple years. Be grateful you're even... would be getting offers at that point. We're back to where we were. I don't know if we had any people. Oh, Jared Brown signs with the Steelers. Luke Gilkey, former guy for us, signed with the Panthers. Oscar Trope, former guy for us, goes unsigned. And everyone else, congrats. Some players obviously not good enough. Now what you offer, anything could really go into it. For positional needs, for private workouts, if we can, left tackle, but like I said, I normally want to do those only if we're able to max them out. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Obviously, right outside linebacker is another thing. No, it's not. We signed someone. I guess it just did not save. Oh, never mind. That's right. You have to manually do that. Yeah, I knew we signed someone. We only have 2 D tackles. I thought we had 3 that were good. Taj Ward, we're honestly going to move up to 4 because, well, he has star dev. I know, Reese, you're not quite that good in my eyes yet. Although, you can go ahead and be the kick returner. Slot receivers Hall, which is great. I mean, the fact that it already has him there. I'm gonna put Livingston at the 2. I don't know why they have that where a tight end is there. Moses Fitzsimmons is our third down running back. And private workouts. I mean, there's a few things we can do. I feel like safety, specifically strong safety, is always going to be the shout. Can't max that out. Left tackle. Can't max that out. Where do we pick? It doesn't say. Well, obviously, we want one of these. Ideally, 4 left tackles. I doubt that top 5 guys are going to be there unless we have a top 5 pick, which I wouldn't bank on. So we're going to just go. I don't really care about mock draft. It's kind of pointless. It pretty much just has us picking a position we don't need multiple times because we usually have multiple first round picks. And just for the fun of it, we're not going to trade up. I simply need to see what picks. 1832. So, a bad and a mid pick. I could definitely see us trading up. Obviously, we're not going to trade up to number 1. The Commanders, they're going to end up taking Julian Swan, right outside linebacker out of Bama. Number 2, the Saints. Joey Humphrey, the left tackle at Oklahoma State. There that goes. Now we don't even have to worry about it. Sharpton. If all went well, he would be the number 1 guy available once it's our pick. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen, so we're going to be ready to trade up. But I think we don't take him. Obviously, trading up is definitely a possibility. However, we're going to wait a serious amount of time before we even consider doing that. As back-to-back quarterbacks go, I really want to check one thing as well. I'm sorry, Booth, but Tyree Norvell is better, so we're going to give him the start. We'll give DeMarcus Wilkins the scrambler. Puts him up to an 83 overall. Wonder if the Falcons will make it. Upgrade players. What the? I have a feeling we're not supposed to be able to do this. Oh well. Corey Gower is going to be back up to a 99. He seems to always find a way there. Ideally, I'm looking at the Vikings for a spot to trade up as like the earliest I would be willing to. Obviously, if the Steelers are going to be very upset, but you know, at that point, there's nothing we can do. And the Vikings don't, and the Eagles are the final NFC team for a few picks. And he's projected to go in 7 spots. I think there's little to no point in not trading up here. Plus, we jumped the Jets, which would be even funnier if they're looking at him. We'll obviously offer pick 18. I just want to quickly check to see what the Jets' positionalities are. Doesn't say they need it, so maybe not. But it's Eagles. Doesn't say they need it either, but I mean, let's be real. We're not going to risk that. Oh, I meant this one. That would have been bad. A first and a third this year ends up getting it done. And the best part is we end up keeping our other first round pick. Steve Sharpton, left tackle, Texas A&M. He's the top fit for us apparently. 22 years old, hidden dev, perfect pick. Just out of curiosity, the Jets take Juan Hargrove, right end out of Colorado. Was that the guy who's round 2 for free? That was not. That's Walt Stanford. After this, I have no idea who to go with. I mean, like I said, right outside linebacker if it's there, and I think it's worth it. However, that's, you know, 2 questions. Walt Stanford goes to the Texans. Yikes. Texans, unless that was like your only need, that's a bad pick. We're just going to advance. I'm not trading up again. Alright, now here's the real question. Right outside linebacker. Round 2 for free, so if it's not necessarily terrible. He is 23. Good, great, solid. His stats aren't great. And these are far from convincing. But that's okay because there's also left outside linebackers who we can just move over, and there's one. Let's check him out. 22. Good, decent, solid, good. Once again, stats are far from convincing. That broad jump, though, and even bench press are pretty good. But everything else, being in the 20s, is not good. Skills, way more convincing. However, I'm being scared away with these stats. I think we hold off. And, I mean, look at all these guys. Round 1 for 2, round 1 for 2, round 2 for free, round 2 for free, round 2 for free, round 2 for free. Realistically, these 6 guys, I could take any of them. Obviously, we're going to look at Alex Gray. He's top 10 in every single statistic except one. But even then, that's 11th. So, solid, great, solid, decent. Nothing stands out. Nothing stands out here. He looks very mid with a lot of potential so far. Great, solid, good. Top 5 in everything here. This dude, Jerry Bartow, and his stats are way better. He looks way more convincing. I would rather take him. However, Mitch Duke, we'll take a look at you guys. Remember, there's 6 of them. Top 10 in every category. Number 1 in 4 of them. Good, elite, solid, good, great, decent. I have no idea what the other... He looks like he is... I need to quickly check this dude's skills. Oh yeah, he looks better. Mitch Duke, I think looks better. I can't quite tell. I think. Hold on. Let me check one last time. I seriously, I think they are the exact, like, same. They both have the same amount of potential with those. Joseph Lyons, top 15 and everything. He is just not good, it looks like. Top 11 and everything. Does not look as good now. And finally, Britton Marshall. Nope. They are the exact same. 1 pound difference. One's hybrid, one's zone, however. See, the thing that's really interesting is you look, this dude is top 2 in 4 to 6. The other guy is first in 4. So realistically, these two are the exact, like, this is 1A, 1B in my opinion. I'm going to go Jerry Barto, and I just hope that's the right one. Obviously, I'm going to remember this dude's name. Or Mitch Duke. I will remember your name. Don't you worry. I mean, if he's here, I might honestly take him. Double dip. He's not. Okay. So that means Mitch Duke was a top, probably 50 pick. Right? I mean, top 55 pick, definitely, because we are pick 55, I think. Well, either way, either out of 56, so yeah. But the big thing is, let's go back. Right outside linebacker. TJ Molden. 23 hidden dev. I think after this, we take D tackle. We haven't taken any yet. I mean, we know 80% of Case and Carswell, so we'll either know if he's worth it or not. I mean, he looks amazing with the College Pro Day stats. In fact, he improved in every single category except one, and even then, the other guys, it's jumping, so you don't really need that from a D tackle. Case and Carswell, welcome aboard. And even now, I still think I don't know if we're going to do it now, but we probably want another D tackle. I mean, if we want a center, Paul Reese is B, B, B through D, B. Top 10 in every category. Can't jump, but at the same time, it's a center. Why would he need to jump? We'll take him. It's a third round pick, so with him, I don't necessarily know if I'm expecting him to be a starter or kind of that 6 rotational lineman / the next man up guy, where if a guard or tackle, or excuse me, a guard center gets injured, he will play. I feel like is what I expect from him. Daryl Dyson. Just right here chilling. Does not look great. Does not look good at all. He is a guy who I will take in like the 6th round, where picks do not matter. We have Reed Emery and Tyrell Dickens, really. Reed Emery looks very dependent on these B through D attributes being B or C. However, I also see like Corey Wofford down there. We might look at him too. However, I think we'll take Tyrell Dickens. I don't think he's great. However, we'll take him because, well, he looks fine. We have back-to-back picks here. I think, honestly, I don't think it matters who we take here. I think we can just trade this pick away. Get a 4th and a 6th from the Titans or the Jaguars. I mean, the Jaguars made the playoffs, so we'll do Titans. And in the off chance that they take someone who I would probably be looking at, it's going to suck. It doesn't suck. We were not going to be taking a free safety. I mean, both these guys are still here as well, which is crazy. 5th round, I think, because we're now down a tight end, so it's definitely worth looking at. He looks very slow. Okay. There is no way I'm going to be able to process that. Kadeem Paul, we'll check him out. Once again, acceleration is poor. Everything else is fine. Even worse is, well, actually, marginal is better. Because that just means, like, it's not as good. But he's not. He has a lot more A for C's. Why does he have so many A for C's? Brad Patchett, or Pitchett, whatever your name was. Come aboard. Nate Whiting. This dude was projected to go, like, 3rd round. Is maybe 2nd. Falls all the way to the 5th. We'll pick Jason Fields. Honestly, don't really have a reason not to. Although now we don't pick until late 6th, so. And in a few picks we pick again, so I think we just trade away this one. 6th and 7th. Rams will only give me 2 7ths. Wow, they really picked. I mean, he doesn't actually look bad. We'll take him. For a 6th-round pick, why not? Same with Daryl Dyson. I've been thinking about him. We might as well take him. Like I said, he's a 6th-round guy. We have so many 6th-round picks. Oh my gosh. How many 7ths do we have? True, we'll take the Bengals 5th. Because what are you going to do with 3 7ths? Besides, like, maybe a kicker and a punter, and we take a running back. I did not mean to do that, but Lucas Bautista is probably going to get this start, like I said, and we're going to trade away this other guy. Because Bautista has played just so much better. Plus, this dude's expensive and a free agent. Let's save the money. Alright, so Steve Sharpton, 72. Definitely thought he was higher, but that's okay. Jerry Bartow is a 76. TJ Moulton, 74. Casey Carswell is a 70. Paul Reese is a 67. 64 for Dickens. Patchett is a 68. Fields is a 65. Humphrey is a 60. So we missed on a few picks. 61 for Dyson. Then a 69 for Cabrera. I did talk about it. I don't remember his name. We'll go to round 2 though, because I know he got drafted somewhere in here. It was not Reggie Watson. It was not Ben Massey. Oh, we're in round 1, that's why. Alex Gray goes to the Ravens. Was it Alex Gray? I don't think it was Alex Gray. Yeah, it was Mitch Duke. 74 hit into the Colts. Now, obviously, I'm gonna look at this depth trait because I'm not trading for him. Only star. All right, so we had the better overall, and no matter what we have, he can't beat us in depth trait because we have hidden. So, I mean, we either have star or better. So we're fine in that aspect. JJ Harris, our 13th best player. We'd be getting right guard. I mean, some decent offers. Emmanuel Baker, our former guy. I don't remember what the team was, but I thought someone was offering a 22-year-old X Factor. Alright, Alright, we landed on the Colts. They have no one. They are not able to trade. Now they are. Right end, I do want someone. So, we can take Pat Brackett, or we can take... But you don't need him, it's the thing. Colts just look like they... Right end. The Commanders, you do need a right end. Your best guy is a 74. We'll take the Marcus Farmer, and we'll probably do like a third round pick. Oh, they're projected to be the worst team in the league. Well, maybe we'll boost you up to like the third worst team. Who knows? Oh, do I have to auto adjust my roster so that way all the rookies are playing? I mean, Chris Reach is not going to be for week 1. That's probably the best week to miss. Yeah, we did have to generate. Alright, well that's fine. Like at the end of the day, it really does not matter. We're also going to give the start to the rookie. Give you the priority. Excuse me? I'm guessing our staff maybe bought the thing that reveals the dev trait. Either way, we're gonna keep him at the 2-1. Reese, return man. Slot receiver is not going to be Reese. However, I commend you for trying. You almost had me, and legit everything. I thought, wow, the list was a bit too perfect. We'll give it to Reese. We'll give Tim Hall that, obviously. No, we won't. We'll give it to Cameron Livingston. I am very indecisive, if you can't tell. I don't even have a right guard. Borden is injured. Well, we'll move Connor Eaton over then. Obviously, the other guy's going to start. However, it never said it had to be the starter, so. Alright, let's get right into this, baby. Remember, starters only play the first quarter, so nothing really matters this game. For the starters, at least. For the backups, this is a great chance to move up the depth chart immediately for like games 2 and 3. Yo. You're kidding me. Alright, Singleton is the backup, so I'm excited to see him get some carries. Abdominal tear. Chris Reese and Antoine Barton obviously out for at least this game. So Tyree Norvell, the backup that we legit signed to be a mentor, is going to be the one who gets to play. I thought we could maybe get that in. It would have been very tight. And wow, and they stopped that. Well, we're going to find out. Norvell is still out there after a drive. Moses Fitzsimmons almost, made the most dirtiest touchdown. Because if he had better acceleration, he was gone. Beautiful throw, but over the line apparently. It really sucks that it looks like Marcus Wilkins is injured. Devion Carter took a nasty hit off a bad throw. Oh my gosh. I mean, you look. Would have probably been a dive catch, but bam, as soon, nasty hit. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Those are the type of plays I expect this team to make. However, I am going to change Tyree Norvell's number to 3 if that's available, because I think that's the number he wore. Like, before us. Obviously, I don't think we did anything, unless a safety or that 7th round running back took the number. We're going. to send Brett Franz out there for a kick of his lifetime. Negative 8 mph winds, and he makes it from 64. I don't know if Andrew Booth is going to be the backup, because if Tyree Norvell's still out there, that either means, I don't know what that'll mean. It switched on to, I wanted the superstar guy, I'm going to be honest, didn't switch on to him. Picked every person but that one. I hate the number 16 on a quarterback, I don't know why, that just does not look good. Being ruled out as a rush, that sucks. That's not though. There's no way they gave Haynes or Costanza. Whatever one got that 3/2 sack, that is a full sack for that other person. That is BS. Spears up to the 29-yard line with the interception. Backups are out, which we're going to find out what that means. Yeah, Wilkins is probably out for at least this game. So we'll give Booth the second half then. Well, 2 minutes to go. We're in the red zone looking to take the lead. And there's Reese. He looks big, bro. Oh my god. He looks like he could be tight end. He is massive. And then I don't even know who guy... That I do, actually. Why is our running back out there? Shoe clock. Why is our running back out there? Do we not have a fourth receiver? Oh, it's giving it to Reese for some reason. Well, we'll just move it to Livingston then. Patchett cannot hold on. That was a great job by us. Just a bad job by Patchett there. We're going to remember that for roster cuts. That easily catchable ball that would have been a first down. It's the kind of play we're going to remember. We'll actually switch now. But this is your final pass attempt, Norvell. I have no shame admitting it's a pass. It turns into a run. Don't really like 14 either as a quarterback number. I don't think they're going to find an answer for that. That was 9 yards right there. They did, so fair play. Dion McLaughlin getting the touchdown. Third and 6. Huge play. We haven't seen a pass attempt from Booth yet. That ball is out. And that's a great start to our pass attempt with Booth. There's a fumble. Couldn't ask for a better start, really. Byron Morgan, don't know why he's out there, but he is, and he gets that interception. That kind of changed, what was going to happen. They were probably going to score. Well, at least a field goal. Now they have a whole drive to go. And J.B. Rhodes, why he's out there, I also don't know, but I mean, we have the starters out there for a reason, I guess. So number 8, whoever that is, can be wide open. I feel great about our chance. I think even if they score, we're going to have the ball with, a reasonable chance. Bro actually just made Joey Caldwell silly. They might be a team to, be afraid of. One sec, I have to message my mom. So while I was streaming, obviously it corrupted, unfortunately, so you can't even believe me. If you don't know, I don't think you would know, because I don't think I've streamed since I ordered. Maybe I did once. I saw it was like 4 days ago I last streamed, besides the one I did earlier. But I ordered Luigi Mansion 2 HD from GameStop. It came today, 4 days. It said free, but it's fine. Princess Peach Showtime came in like 7 days after I ordered it. I think not even been more, which is concerning. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna order from GameStop again. But it came, and between that stream and this one, I played Luigi's Mansion. There's obviously a bit of a gap because I think I finished streaming at like noon, and it's 5 o'clock now, so I probably started streaming at like 4. But I played 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 28 minutes of Luigi's Mansion. I mean, and I did not know that because I thought I'd be falling out in Nintendo games because the last 3 I've played I haven't really enjoyed. Peach I enjoyed, but it just felt too slow for me. RPG I played half an hour of before I was like, this is not my game. And then Thousand Year Door I played 4.5 hours of. I really tried to stick it through, but I did not enjoy a single bit of it. So I think it's just Peach I might play again. The other 2, Thousand Year Door, I'm not going to rule out. I would say it's very unlikely. RPG, I'm not touching again. If I do, it's going to be because I'm very bored. And that is like the only game I have that like I have not played. RPG is not my game. Interception would have been huge game. Come on, I think last year you led the league in interceptions. And they score a touchdown. And they do get the extra point. So we only need a field goal. 39 seconds, 3 timeouts. New England defeats Carolina. Great job, New England. Andrew Booth is free for 10. Yeah, I don't think he's a worthy backup. Gonna be honest. We'll keep him on the roster to be that first string quarterback. Because we're nice. But oh my gosh, like his ball position just isn't good. (14-7). That's not a great final score. We're gonna be smart and punt the ball. Give Corey Gowrie a bit of, you know, something. I mean, they need to go a decent amount for a field goal. Will it let us play it though? It doesn't. Okay, so nothing happens. It's preseason. We always check the stats. DeMarcus Wilkins was 3 for 48 before getting injured. Andrew Booth had the same amount of completions, but on 11 attempts, 32 yards. Tyree Norvell for 11 for 15, 73. He had a pretty solid one. Rushing, Joey Singleton, 22 for 91. He did very well. I don't know when we scored, because it said we scored twice and no one threw a passing touchdown. Obviously, I see the Deion McLaughlin rushing touchdown. It's like, did we get a pick six at some point? But rushing, nothing really stands out. Moses Simmons, 5 for 26, pretty good. Receiving, Singleton leads us in receptions with 4 for 21. With Devion Carter, 2 for 29, being the leading yardage. Max Garford, though, 1 for 27, almost beat down only one catch. Blocking, Jacoby Jones, Evan Goodwell, and Cole Stanley all allowing a sack. Defensively, Taj Lords leads with 6 tackles. Castaneda, Carswell, and Haynes all at 5. A bunch of guys with 4. Sacks, sack and a half for Castaneda. A sack for Carswell, half sack for Haynes. Interceptions for Spears and Morgan. Well, that's pass deflections. I was about to say, we got a bunch. No touchdowns. So how did we score 14 points? Oh, I know. We kicked 2 field goals. 2 for 2, with 64 being the long. Punting, 53.6 average for the old man. And then returning, pretty good job. The big thing is, how long is our quarterback injured for? If it's multiple weeks. He's out for 4 weeks, so he will be back for the regular season. However, he's going to be going in with no experience besides free pass attempts since the Super Bowl, which obviously is not great. So there's probably going to be a lot of rust. Something I want to quickly see. Okay, Corey Gowrie's still superstar. I thought maybe he regressed. Obviously, it doesn't really matter if he does because he's so old that I would expect that. Number 3 is available. I think he wore number 3, which is why I'm giving it to him. I could also just be completely wrong. I don't know if I ever played him though. Nice 14-14 preseason tie. What sucks is I'm not going to be able to gauge how good or bad we are. You know, normally I use the how we do to determine how we do. You know, like the win prediction, 4-7 playoff Super Bowl. We have a backup quarterback, so unless we do amazing with this backup quarterback, I'm gonna have no idea. And now Joey Singleton's injured, and it's just like, why? Chris Risto back out there. Nice to see him out there though, Singleton. Sucks that he got injured, but the fact that they put him out there was nice. Not a single soul was open. Chris Reese went for the 5, fighting for that first down. Every yard counts. Singleton, you gotta stay out there, man. Wow. One-on-one against Archer, he gets in. 14-0. We have a chance to go 21-0. So we're balling out somehow. If we could have just got that ball out a bit faster, Norvell. Not complaining. Because, I mean, we're at 14-0 with a chance to go up 3 scores, assuming we don't miss the kick or turn the ball over. Which, knock on wood, won't happen. Tim Hall, what a play. How he even broke that, I have no idea. But he did. That's why he is our #1 receiver last season in yards. Kyle Rogers is going all the way around to score. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I do. They did an amazing job securing almost everything. But it just proves that no matter how hard you try, there's always an answer for us. Got trailed. And that's really unfortunate because I'm going for it. Nine for 106, 3 touchdowns. Kyle Rogers, do you just want like the award for best game ever? Preseason or not, this is insane. Oh my gosh. We'll take the field goal. Nice chip shot for Brett Franz. Alright, minute 38, free or 2 timeouts. And in one singular play, we're down to 25. So Tim Hall, I should not have called hurry up. If they blitz with 0, there's going to be someone wide open, I feel like. James Martin, former guy for us. Okay. 3rd and 29, let's just call verticals. Maybe Chris Reese gets left one-on-one. Tim Hall's open. No, it's not. He caught it. If their corner did not back off, that would have been an easy catch. Tim Hall, just beautiful. Davion Carter. Joey Singleton back out there. Had -4 on his first carry. Gets 9 there. Joey Singleton just walking right in. So brave with the team, bro. If that O-line did you wonders. Damon Reese. He's open as well. We want to check the depth chart. Livingston is out there. Oh yeah, I saw him. He was 84. I guess I thought that was tight end. Nice little 3-yard check down, you know. You always take the yards they give you. McLaughlin now, 2 touchdowns, 2 weeks. As we have a 45 points. Granted, 24 points for the Giants. They are, even though it's 3 scores, they are still fighting. So, you know, fair play to that. Livingston was open, just horrible throw. And in a final score of 45-24, we win. Forgot to look at stats. We're going to go ahead and do that in the box score, hopefully. Just the Browns. 8 for 16, only 50%, 156 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. 4 for 6 for 39, nothing. 100 yards for Rodgers, 3 touchdowns. Singleton, also 100 yards and a touchdown. This run game looks lethal. Receiving, Tim Hall just short of 100 yards. Davion Carter with the touchdown, I remember that. And then a lot of just 1-yard catches for everyone, or 1 catch. Sacks, Eaton, Biddle. Total tackles, 7 for Boston, 6 for Morgan. Rhodes and Boone with 3. Sacks, 1 for Caldwell and Castaneda. Interceptions for Caldwell, Rhodes, and Sherman with 18, 15, and 13 yards. No touchdowns there. Kicking perfect. Punting 51.8 average. And we're going to play this preseason game and then we're going to end stream. Training camp standout. Rushing the passer, bro. I have confidence. We always do well against the run. Alright, 2nd and 7 from the 18. I thought. But they're probably going to run the ball, so I'm going to audible. Great call, however, it just worked out. But they are short. But what sucks is it's inches. Because now it's... They can really do whatever they want. They only need an inch. I would run the ball in this scenario. They, however, wouldn't. And Caleb Hayden, former guy for us, gets injured that play. If you ask me, I would probably say there's PI there. Oh, we're going safe, man. We're not going for the block, we're going for you are not faking it. We score a touchdown, that's nice. Tim Hall could be wide open, or he could be blanket coverage. You never know. Blanket coverage. Circle was open for a tiny bit, but I did not see it in time. So I'm not even gonna think about it. It wasn't even in my sight, so why worry about it? I mean, 10-3 in the third quarter. We're definitely struggling. Devion Carter injured now. Oh boy. You want me to go for this? Absolutely not. Take the points. Alright, Andrew Booth. Just hold on to the lead. Andrew Booth has really turned it around. Looks like he just had a bad opening week. Bad's an understatement, however. Singleton looks like he got tripped up before there was even contact made. Oh, maybe it was on our own guy. Oh, 22 swiped the ankle. Swiped the foot. And we get the fake touchdown. In my mind, it made sense because they would have to drive 98 yards. Like, best case scenario for them. Unless we turn the ball over somehow. Which, so, realistic best case scenario for them is like, they have to go 90 yards. Now here, I think we take the field goal and make it 3 scores. And we have the ball again. They have turned the ball over 4 times now. I mean, see ya, Seattle. 3rd and 5, just run the ball. No need to rub it in their face. More than it already is. I mean, we got the first down, so like, that's already more salt to the wind. Adding stats. Player stats. 6 for 8, 5 for 10. 64 and 36 yards. Brett Frahun's 1 for 1 with the passing touchdown. Rushing, Joey Singleton, great job. Kyle Rogers, great job. Both of them getting touchdowns and great averages. Kyle Rogers, 11 average and 100 yards. Brad Patchett, 3 for 35, leading us in both receptions, yards, and touchdowns. Having the whole array of them. Sacks by Sharpton and Boyett. Defensively, total tackles 7 for Boone, 6 for Boston, 5 for Caldwell. 2 sacks for Caldwell, 1 for Palmer and Boone. Interceptions, 1 for Rowans, 1 for Ward, 1 for Spears. 4 fumble for Spears, and recovery. No touchdowns. Kicking, perfect. Or that's extra points, actually. Field goal is perfect as well. Doesn't matter. Punting, only 47 average. Right. Well, that is going to do it. We end up going 2-0-1 in the preseason, so doing pretty well. In the next stream, we're going to, cut the final guys. That might not be in the stream. That might be off camera. So we'll take one last look at the roster just in case. New injury as well. Devion Carter is going to be out for the first 2 games of the season. So Cowboys and whoever else. But for the roster, this is what we are looking like. Obviously, we have to trim it down to 53. So 12 of these guys are going to have to go. Some practice squad, some just straight up gone. But hope you enjoyed. I did. In the next stream, we might cut guys. Who knows? Either way, I'll show you the roster, so it's fine. But we'll go through weeks 1 and 8. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.